Hmm. Welkom bij de livestream, Teddy, ready. Ik denk, ik ga deze aanzetten, die aan. Audience.
Bluetooth mode. Bluetooth mode.
Ik weet niet of jullie het zien allemaal. Zien.
It's all essentially summed up. Now, you're not going to turn on me, are you? No, of course not. Really? No. Really? No. Really? No. Not because they were like, how you...
Yo. What up? Hoor je mij? Paro 380. Dr. Def.
Let's get this done, Deadbolt.
Yo, what up mensen? Zijn weer terug uit de livestream van de Big Banana Boy. And we gonna go get it. We gonna go get it. Ja, ja. Ik zit te denken wat ik een beetje van plan ben om te doen.
I think it's super simple too, because you just know that Dominic and JD started to argue about food, with Mysterio going, no chicken tenders are the best, whereas JD McDonagh was like, no, it's this lovely circular sugary treat. Then they kept getting louder and louder, Zayn and Rollins got really confused. When they got a bit too close, the bad guys turned around, punched him in the face. That'll do. Thankfully, Steve did get the hot tag and he smashed Dominic with the buckle bomb and a kick super, just when he was about to hit the stomp All of a sudden, Finn Balor and Damian Priest were here. They jumped in the ring, and it was disqualification. But of course it was. We're watching WWE. Shane Cody then ran out to make the save, because they were probably in the background listening what the show used to do. This happens all the time. Which is when Jay went for a spear, and who took it instead of Damian Priest? He got right in the way. Davey was gone. This absolutely pissed Adam Pearce off because it would do. And he came up screaming at him. She was like, "You're going to ruin my main event at this rate. You know what? You're all banned from ringside." Rhea Ripley couldn't handle that either as he started to argue with Adam Pearce, which we'll get back to in just 1 second. But here's the deal. I enjoyed the match. And I actually liked the chaos afterwards because it does make sense, especially if you had a massive thing planned for the end of the show. So it gets it up. So when you go through this episode of Raw, the last episode of Raw, and Raw before that, and a bunch of SmackDowns, everybody into this, and they're totally DQ, which I don't mind, but if the law of diminishing returns, yeah, it becomes way too obvious at the moment. You can't get around it. That also ties into the fact that whoever is winning at the pay-per-view premium live event could have just lost here. WWE loves doing that booking, but this time, the best part, however, is that Rhea and Adam continue to argue through the commercial break, and when we cut back to them, Ripley's like, "Listen, you absolute idiot, you need to listen to me, it's not the Judgment Day, what the fuck are you gonna do?" All of a sudden, Adam was about to punish her, so he started with it. Now she feels like Ripley isn't focused on her women's championship at the moment because she's got Judgment Day, she's got War Games, she's got Dominic, and all these little things going on. So she's not careful, her eye will be off the prize until she's the title. Ripley disputed that because she was like, "No, Zoe Stark, I have been watching you since NXT and everything you've done on the main roster. You've got the strategy, you've invested in, and you are going to be a champion one day. Problem is, I'm the Raw champ, so if you do want a belt, you're going to have to go to a different brand." This then turned into a massive row as one person was like, "I'm going to win that thing," and the other person being like, "Nah, mate, you're not going to win it." As soon as Ripley tried to attack Zoe, she got out of the way, she teased a dive, for some reason decided not to do it. Slug emoji. I really do hope we ramp up this build because I think the match is going to be great. And if you do it right, a small part of me could believe that Zoe Stark may win. I mean, she won't do. You just got to get the story beats right. However, I like the dynamic these two have. I mean, the only issue is that Rhea Ripley is just a massive babyface these days. What are you going to do? You then got another one of these badass Shinsuke Nakamura promos, which is all like, "Man, I'm waiting for you. When you do arrive, I'm absolutely going to tear you apart." And I'm a little bit confused. Because the speculation on the internet, as ever, is that CM Punk is CM Punk. But surely there's a more obvious name, which is, of course, Randall Keith Orton. I mean, once again, given what happens at the end of Raw, and that Cody Rhodes is walking around going, "Well, I have friends, I have more friends," Randy Orton could return to WWE very soon, and be the fifth guy on the babyface side, the obvious name, which is, of course, Randall Keith Orton. I mean, once again, given what happens at the end of Raw, and that Cody Rhodes is walking around going, "Well, I have friends, I have more friends," Randy Orton could return to WWE very soon, and be the fifth guy on the babyface side of the War Games team. Everybody would love that. He's a mega massive deal. So I would just say temper your expectations, and then we did cut to Cody Rhodes. He found Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins. He said, "Listen, Sam, I need you to leave for a second, because I want to talk to him, Mr. Rollins." His whole point, though, was that sure, we can hate each other for 364 days of the year, but when it comes to Survivor Series, we have to be friends, because we need to win this match. That's like, listen, I respect you, but I also don't like you, which never makes any sense. And again, because I do have disrespect for you, Mr. Rhodes, fine, I'll do it. Once again, I just like this nod to the past, and I'm repeating myself here, because it goes to show you maybe something that happened a week ago will pay off in a year. You need those small things. Blink 182 has been talking about that for years. But it was time for Nakamura versus Otis. Why not? I really can't get mad at it because one, Shinsuke is great right now, and two, this Otis man, he can go to any city across the world, and he just knows how to get over. I mean, he's an absolute freak. He wrecked Nakamura too because he hit this crazy bomb of power, this really stiff clothesline, and he got the caterpillar. I tell you, when Nakamura kicked out of that, the crowd was really upset. Shinsuke then got up and just booted Otis right in the head, and I really appreciate this because he protected the big man. Because after Nakamura just went Kinshasa to the back of the head, Kinshasa to the front of the head. Kinshasa, 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 Kinshasa. Can't even say that word. And by that point, Otis was down 1, 2, 3. So he was just too meaty until his meat meter did run out. And we're going to do Shinsuke versus Chad Gable next week. afterwards, he got into it with Nakamura until Tozawa and Maxine Dupree was like, no, Chad, don't do it now. No idea. What? No, now he was just trolling him. He must have been spending a lot of time on the internet. But then had a video package for Tegan Knox, which must be a good sign, as we spoke about all her injuries and how she's come back from it. And Tegan Knox was in a match, taking on Piper Niven. When it comes to these women's tag team titles, everything is always 2 + 2 equals potato. Chelsea Green and Natalia were ringside too, so again, you knew what was going to happen here. It ties into earlier. But eventually, Chelsea got the apron and she cast distraction, so Natty was there, and she pumped Chelsea, so Piper saw this was happening, and she hit Natalia, like dominoes. What was really odd though is that Tegan Knox used this to her advantage. She hit the shiniest wizard, but Piper Niven got her foot on the ropes at 1-2 ooh, like she was the biggest babyface ever. So instead, Tegan used the most devastating move in all of sports entertainment, the surprise roll-up, and got the 1-2-3. This was genuinely my face. So it is all about the end game here, and I just massively appreciate the fact that Tegan did get an opportunity, so I am going to give it an up. Don't worry, I'm going to get back to that finish in around about 2 minutes. But again, if we could have some proper direction for the women's tag team titles, everybody and their dog would appreciate it. Jackie Redmond was then chatting to The Miz, and she was all like, oh my gosh, what's driving you these days? Miz had quite a good line. She was like, a bus.
What up, Moody?
He then chuckled because of course he knew she was talking about Gunther. He was like, well, it's all about the Spectrum Championship. They did a really, really bad Arnold Schwarzenegger impression because of course Arnie and Gunther are both from Austria. Maybe they would do that. Ivar then walked in, he was like, Miz, you're such a... The absolute best part about this is that Ivar, even though he was dressed like the Viking star, was using his normal voice. I was like, yeah, man. Bronson Reed then arrived, and he must have literally been just at the camera frame. This time, they're going to walk in now. This is when the Miz snuck away. Just when it looked like we were going to get two big men slapping man meat, Valhalla calmed everybody down. I guess she doesn't like big men wrestling. All of this is a little bit like a fever dream, because I'm still not 100% sure that trying to use the Miz as a face is going to work. But I'm happy to let it play out when we continued everything between DIY and Imperium. Yeah. This time it was Ludwig Kaiser taking on Tommaso Ciampa, given that Giovanni Vinci and Johnny Gargano were at ringside. You've already figured it out. Because, yes, almost instantly Giovanni tripped Ciampa. The referee saw this and he said, you must leave and you must never return. So at 6 minutes, Vinci was like, well, there's nobody stopping me.
What the hell?
Now, I do want to point out that Ciampa and Kaiser were having a really good match.
What the fuck, man?
Was back. He destroyed Johnny Gargano, he kicked him right in the head.
What the fuck, a lacking bitch ass niggas game.
He is a good guy wrestler in the middle of a match when his friend got beaten up. You're obviously always going to be distracted. And then I have Ludwig to hit the most devastating move in all sports entertainment and get the 3. And that's when I melted down. I was like, wait a minute. You could have had Tegan Knox win with her finisher, but you chose to do the roll-up just so in the next match there could be another roll-up. I absolutely love it. So look, we do it once again. I'm breaking my own system, but the match is too good. It is going to get enough, and it has some payout in a second too. But you don't need to do two roll-up finishes.
Thank you, my nigga. Thank you.
Again. Pause, Luke Law, always getting involved with this. You know, doesn't want to. I really hope we do the proper tag team match at Survivor Series, though. If you let them push in front of the Cardinals fans, it would be excellent. And we were back with the Judgment Day. They were kind of happy, kind of not. Because Ripley and Dommy were all raised eyebrows looking at Damien and going, oh, you think you're the leader? Damo's like, got mad out there. I mean what I said. Sometimes I mean myself. Ripley was somewhere in the middle, but she did agree. When we do get to real games, we do need the captain of the ship. You know what, Mr. Money in the Bank? You should take that. This is not going to work out for you. Oh, Mysterio were fine with it though when it had other business matters to do. Because that's fine. Given that JD McDonagh keeps helping them, tonight is the night They want to officially bring him in for the Day of Judgment. This was really dark too, because JD had to sacrifice a lamb like Bane would explode. I don't know why I said it. Of course, Priest disagreed with this. He was kind of talked around. When it was he who was like, well, look, I'll go find him and I'll go give him the news. I only think that's appropriate. Again, I was like, roll. Still, though, this is yet more good seed planting and being patient in WWE. Don't forget that was that really long stretch where the powers that be basically got their just makes it a more rewarding experience when you do watch week to week. When finally ruined Indy Hartwell as Candice LeRae was up. This is exactly the same as all the Zaya matches recently, because she hit Indy with that damn roundhouse kick, and Hartwell just collapsed on the floor. I was looking at Candice going, you knew this could happen, and you still pulled the trigger? It's on your head. I didn't say this only went 2 minutes, but look, Zaya Lee hasn't been able to get on TV for around about 45 years, and as she has been back for the last few weeks, turned her into a little bit of a badass. She also got some Becky Lynch stuff because she stormed out afterwards, was like, oh, I'm going to fight him next week, and he will do that. I actually find that quite an intriguing matchup. Because Lee should lose, Becky absolutely should not be defeated, but now I'm interested. I think that goes 10 minutes. I actually think they'd have a pretty good match. Which is when Gunther congratulated The Miz for winning last week. We are not in Toto anymore, Kansas. He also sort of mugged The Miz off as well, so all of a sudden The Miz was like, well, I'm going to do whatever it takes. And don't forget, I've been around for 20 years, and I've won title after title after title after title. And The Miz loves doing this. He's always recounting his accolades. Gunther basically laughed this off and said, listen, bro, at the pay-per-view premium live event, you're going to get the vision of a lifetime. So there it is. We are presenting the ring general as the heel, and The Miz as the baby. Early days, so we should be patient. Moment and while it's going the way all the other Miz face buttons. Even though you do have to respect The Miz, because he has had one of the greatest careers ever, let's just place it right there. There is more chance of me regrowing my hair than The Miz winning the Intercontinental Championship. And I'm going to put it on the line. Story Star was then told this thing to Baszler because they're kind of friends. But even then, Baszler was like, I see what position you're in, and you know I could be in that position, and the only reason that I'm not is that I choose not to do it. Maybe kind of not. To be fair, she was also pumped up 4-star to believe she could become the champion. When Raquel Rodriguez walked in, it was the same thing. She's like, well, how dare you eliminate me last week in the Royal Rumble, but also good luck. Favorite Nia Jackson arrived. She addressed this. So what is going on here? A tea party? Everyone shut up. She also challenged them all to a one-on-one match, and it was Raquel that stood up to her. I guess we're going to do that next week. When The Miz... Nigga's dead. I was also wrong last week, so we may as well talk about that, because at the end of that talk, it was finished up, because Ricochet had a concussion, and you know what the fuck was going on. I guess we take our positivity blanket. Hope he's doing okay. The Miz is also busting at his best offense, and he was trying hard. I just think when it comes to personality, we should present good guy Miz in a different way. Bronson Reed also stormed out. So once again, I was on the floor. I was like, oh my gosh, we're actually going to do it again. Really, he couldn't stop the Miz at all, because Ivan just sat on him. Wait, he also hit this great sit-out powerbomb for 1-2, and reached him back for DDT for 1-2. That's our power, which caused a distraction. Because of course she was the manager at ringside. So she was doing voodoo, whatever the hell she was doing. Although I think we did so crazy. Because he got absolutely murdered with this slam off into the turnbuckle, and he took down too. I was like, I'll do it. You also just knew what was going to happen after this, because yes, Ivar started to climb up the rope, when Bronson Reed was just shouting at him. Maybe he was going, oh mate, I'm going to give you a lovely hug. And Ivar was like, I don't want the hug. Which when The Miz, with the strangest thing, they kind of pushed Ivar off to the turnbuckle, and he pinned him with a version of my devastating Raw Sports Entertainment, and he put his feet off the rope. I understand what we're doing. And Bronson absolutely destroyed Ivar with the tsunami afterwards. Tsunami gets even in matches, but I actually thought this match was quite decent. But with the fact we got another distraction, and the fact we had The Miz win by cheating, how am I ever meant to believe he's going to beat Gunther, who in terms of the presentation is put across as an even bigger, meatier version than Ivar? But that's going to get the down. But sometimes this stuff smacks me right in the face. Have The Miz win. Who cares? We'll forget about it tomorrow. Even when Damien beats out JD McDonald too, Basically went like, so I've got some great news for you, my friend. Oh, cool, man. What is it? You're allowed to be in the Judgment Day. And also, I want to kill you, and I think he's... Because, yeah, he doesn't actually think that JD McDonagh should be in the Judgment Day, but as the pseudo-leader of the group, he has decided, sure, why don't you come on in? He also gave him a jacket and the rifle. Just like, what? I ain't never seen one member of the Judgment Day. Still, they did shake hands, and McDonagh was super happy, although I bet Rhea Ripley isn't going to be. When Finn Balor walked in, he was just over the moon. I love this version of Finn. It is really, really funny. Gunther then went and found his Imperial sons, and yeah, for once, he was really proud of them. Now, Ludwig thought he was chatting to him, and he was all like, this is wonderful, this is. When Gunther was like, nah, bruh, I ain't speaking to you, I'm talking to Giovanni Vinci. You did great. And then when he did walk off, he looked at Ludwig like, you are a piece of trash. What is going on? Now, do not forget a few weeks ago, we did have that video for Ludwig Kaiser. So maybe actually it's going to be him who leads the group and has a singles push. Why not? He's pretty good. The most bizarre part of all of this, though, is that Jinder Mahal and Indashir then walked in. The Veer had finally come on Raw, come to Raw, and they gave him a warning of make sure you take your next step carefully. If I was Ludwig, I would have turned around and go, excuse me, you can't even come to the show. In fact, you three, when it comes to arriving at the building, may be the absolute worst. Where have you been? We still cut to the Alpha Academy after this, and Chad Gable was being a very nice man, saying, oh, just don't worry, you did your best. And I'll beat Shinsuke Nakamura next week, which is basically when the Creeds were here and the New Day were here, and they all fell out, and then watched Tozawa dancing with the belt. Very weird, but I loved it. And I think when we get to Survivor Series, we should do the three-way. That'd be a damn good match. When we got to our main event, and man, what a wonderful weekend of heel turns. It's really big. There's also Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso taking on the Judgment Day for the tag team titles, so this had some real weight behind it. Although the highlight is when Jey Uso's in there, and he was doing punches, and all the crowd were going, yeet, yeet, yeet. Let's keep that going. Cody then got in, he slammed Balor with a disaster kick and the bionic elbow, which is when Finn blocked the Cody counter, he blocked the crossroads, he tagged in Damian Priest. Uso also got the slap, and he hit the ultimate comeback move in 2020 with a crossbody, and he got his splash for a 1-2-0. After I searched my feelings, I was like, you know what? If WWE did want to change the championship, I wouldn't mind it at all. Damon then tried to help, but Cody crossroads his face off, or something calling Nick Cage, which is when we got this amazing near fall after the 1D Cody cutter. Seriously, that got broken up at the last second. After I was like, oh, there it is. Plug me in, I'm ready to go. Sadly for Rhodes, though, he then made a terrible error, because he went to dive on Damian Priest, who blocked it, and he threw him so hard into the ring post, she broke. Now she's probably in a local medical facility. Now Jim tried all of this, and he was like, well, I know I can do a dive, and he took out everything. Which is when all of a sudden, Drew McIntyre teleported in from nowhere. He looked at Jay, and Jay looked at him. When McIntyre pulled the trigger, he claymored his head off, he threw Uso back in the ring, and Balor saw this, he's like, man, I'm not against it. He pinned him, and these mother hubbers retained their tag team title. It also meant that Raw went off air with Drew McIntyre and Rhea Ripley in the entranceway, and they extended their hands out to each other, and they shook them, and just go and listen to the crowd. They could not believe it. This is great because 1, we've been teasing it for ages. 2, it does make sense. It's not 2 + 2 equals potato. Also 3, Drew is a massive asshole because he has literally just joined a would-be bloodline because he is still so damn mad that the actual bloodline cost him a bunch of opportunities. I'm sorry, that is flubbing pretty. I also can't wait to see what Drew McIntyre does next because he was missing the series for a while. Because he can actually speak from the heart here, and he is correct.
Let's go.
He just makes the wrong decisions to get where he wants to go. He also absolutely has to be the champion come 2024. I think it's the best thing for This brought us to the end of the show, and look, I've given a few downs to it. They are me being way too nitpicky, because sometimes it's fun to be a matter of 6 I am giving it an up. Overall, it was a damn good show. So now please do let me know what your thoughts about the show were by getting those comments below, like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Make sure you click the video on the screen right now, which is Ups and Downs at AEW Collision, for all of the ups and downs. Go to whatculture.com, follow us on social media. Otherwise, rest or rest. Let's do some kind of yoga if you want, or smash your head into a wall. Don't do that. That's bad for you. Either way, goodbye.
Cena and shockingly downed the Cena Asian leader at TLC in December to capture his first WWE Championship. Championship. So how did the Irishman land this gig so fast? Simply put, it was allegedly because he was good friends with Triple H. Yes, the Celtic warrior and the cerebral assassin bonded over bench presses in the weight room. Whilst the relationship was and is a legitimate one, by early 2010, some were beginning to tire of Sheamus' supposed sucking up. Most were of the opinion that, had Sheamus not put it up to Triple H, that he wouldn't be the recipient of such a big push. And wouldn't you know it, guess who Triple H picked to work with him at WrestleMania? Number 6. The Raw crew were stranded in Europe due to the volcanic ash cloud. When a volcano called erupted in Iceland in 2010, it caused a giant ash cloud to hover over Europe. This meant that air travel was severely restricted. Its Raw crew of superstars were finishing up a European tour when all of this went down. Many Raw superstars just simply couldn't make it out of Europe, and so SmackDown talent, their crew back made it out, were drafted in to fill in for them. The April 19th episode of Raw was renamed Monday Night SmackDown and boasted matches such as The Undertaker versus Jack Swagger and Triple H, Rey Mysterio and Edge versus CM Punk, Chris Jericho and Luke Gallows. Lillian Garcia, recognising that her then former employer was in a jam, kindly volunteered her services for the night, and her reward for this act of selflessness was Triple H taking a dig at her over the house mic for having a horse face. Classy. Number 5. Tiffany released for assaulting her husband, Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre was a big favourite of Vince McMahon back in the day, primarily due to his good looks, long hair, decent physique, and I know, McMahon liking a wrestler mainly for superficial reasons. Well, I never. The Scot was thought to be a surefire future WWE champion, which I suppose technically nowadays was true, and was brought back to WWE TV as Vince's chosen one in September 2009. WWE pushed his televised winning streak and continued to reference his supposed greatness. Then, all of a sudden, he surrendered his winning streak in the same match with Kane on the February 26th episode. Suddenly, he found himself being pushed. However, as disappointing as things might have been on screen, it was a lot worse in his personal life. McIntyre made headlines in August when his wife, WWE diva Tiffany, was arrested after supposedly assaulting him in a hotel room. The newlyweds had been attending a party at the Playboy Mansion, but once they returned to their quarters, things turned nasty. WWE suspended Tiffany for the incident, eventually releasing her on November 19th. Number 4. Serena Deeb released for breaking kayfabe. Serena Deeb made quite an impression at WWE debut when she became the first woman to have her head shaved completely bald by wannabe spiritual leader and supposed straight edge saviour, CM Punk. It was a welcome break for Deeb, who was bossed in her off on the Indies for the previous 5 years. Serena was a valuable member of the roster and, along with Luke Gallows, something to she was a featured player on SmackDown and was getting good reviews from her peers and her fans, which is why her August 20th release was so shocking. What had caused Dee to be let go? Well, the main reason was that she wasn't living the gimmick capacity. See, as a member of the Straight Edge Society, Dee was supposed to abstain from alcohol. Punk's charge had been indulging in one too many heavy nights of partying for WWE Vikings, but he wasn't taking her role seriously enough. The company decided to let her go. Thankfully though, now she's mint in AEW. Number 3. Edge and Chris Jericho argued with John Cena on the SummerSlam finish. Oh, the Nexus. Things started off so well with their shocking invasion of Raw in June 2010. It was a powerful angle and a big statement. Clearly, these men were to be taken seriously. They were a threat to WWE. Just not to John Cena, apparently. At the end of the Nexus versus Team WWE elimination match at SummerSlam, Cena survived a DDT on the concrete to come back and easily beat Justin Gabriel and way back. It was a senseless decision that did irreparable damage to the Nexus guys. Many online and in the wrestling press couldn't believe WWE had booked such a short-sighted finish, and it emerged in December 2013 that Edge and Chris Jericho were dead set against the finish and even argued with Cena about it. Had Cena chosen to listen to the veterans' advice, we might now be discussing the Nexus as one of the best stables in WWE history. As it is, the whole thing goes down as a colossal disappointment. Number 2, intoxicated Hardy Boys shoot on CM Punk in a bizarre video. CM Punk and Jeff Hardy had one of the most critically and commercially rewarding rivalries of 2009. The likeable, free-spirited Jeff and the cheap English Punk natural adversary. Their promos and angles were fantastic, and they delivered between the ropes too. However, behind the scenes, things were not all well. The two men's personalities clashed, and Jeff was deeply offended when Punk got a promo at him at Breaking Point in October, in which the straight-edge superstar admonished the charismatic Enigma for his high-profile September 11th arrest. It should be noted that Punk did that promo under orders from Vince McMahon though. And then this video, which was posted in December, showed an intoxicated Jeff shooting on his former foe. Jeff questioned Punk's lifestyle choice, called Punk a nerd, and claimed that he made Punk a mother-flipping superstar before telling him, Q. Jeff's most damning attack, however, was his claim that Punk took Ambien to go to sleep. Ambien is a prescription drug, which Jeff was insinuating would make Punk's drug-free lifestyle a sham. Panning to Matt, Jeff's brother added that whenever Punk's then girlfriend had a problem with him, Matt was the guy she would call. Number 1. WWE Pyro Man accidentally sets The Undertaker on fire. Yes, of course, we all know this nowadays, but back then, WWE really didn't want this one getting out. If there is one WWE wrestler you don't want to accidentally set on fire, it's probably the bloody Undertaker. Few performers are as respected or feared for real than the dead man. So the WWE Pyro guy must have been saying a prayer or two when he inadvertently sent a fireball the Phenom's way during his entrance at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Taker, the reigning World Heavyweight Champion, was making his way to the ring to defend his crown in the chamber when something went horribly wrong. Instead of his trademark fireballs appearing either side of him, one was set off in the middle of the entranceway. Unfortunately, Taker bore the brunt of it, suffering first and second degree burns to his face, neck and chest. Fortunately for him, his hat and long trench coat shielded him partially from the flames. It could have been a lot worse. Ever the Pro, Undertaker worked the match as scheduled despite being in severe pain and discomfort, and when he got backstage, he reportedly, understandably, went absolutely ballistic over the botch.
Forced to unmask. Unlike before in 2000, this unmasking was permanent. The Big Red Machine became unstable after losing his mask and began attacking everyone, including the CEO of WWE, Linda McMahon. Not too surprising, this enraged her son, Shane McMahon, causing him and Kane to fight in 2 matches, both of which Kane won. After that, Kane, who is still unhinged, decided to attack his brother, The Undertaker, during a buried alive match between the Dead Man and Vince McMahon. The assistance from Kane allowed Vince to win, and Undertaker wasn't seen after that match. Despite insisting that The Undertaker was dead, all kinds of strange and supernatural things would happen to Kane over the following months. Finally, The Undertaker returned at WrestleMania 20, along with Paul Bearer by his side. Kane and Taker went at it for a second time on the grandest stage of them all, and just like before, Undertaker prevailed. After Mania, Kane began another odd storyline. This one started when he kidnapped Lita. Kane wanted a child to carry on his legacy, and Lita became pregnant. Matt Hardy, who was Lita's actual boyfriend both on and off screen, was of course furious. The two men met in the ring at the 2004 SummerSlam, with the winner getting to marry Lita. Kane won and tied the knot shortly thereafter. However, a few weeks later, Kane was wrestling against Snitsky. During the match, Kane was hit in the back and he fell on top of his pregnant wife, causing a miscarriage. Kane blamed Snitsky for the incident, and the two had a rematch at Taboo Tuesday. Snitsky not only won the match, but also injured Kane's larynx. The Big Red Machine didn't return until the 2005 New Year's Revolution pay-per-view, where he avenged his loss against Snitsky. Afterward, Kane and Lita reconciled, but she later turned on him and started a relationship with Edge. The Big Red Machine and the Radar Superstar had several matches against each other throughout 2005. The rivalry finally ended when Edge defeated Kane in a stretcher match. After being absent for a few months, Kane returned and won an 18-man Battle Royal. Because of his victory, Kane would be one of 3 wrestlers fans could vote for to receive a WWE Championship match. The other 2 options were Big Show and Shawn Michaels, with HBK receiving the majority of the votes. Big Show and Kane would instead receive a World Tag Team Championship match, which they won. This began a very lengthy title reign between the two giants. Kane and Big Show held the Tag Team Championship until April of 2006, where they lost the belt to the Spirit Squad. This would then begin another storyline where Kane would become unstable. The Devil's Favorite Demon began hearing voices that would constantly repeat the date, May 19th. The Big Red Machine would sporadically start attacking people, even his tag team partner, The Big Show. As it turned out, this is the day his family was killed in a fire. Even after May 19th passed, the voices continued. Later on, someone wearing Kane's old attire appeared and started attacking the Devil's Favorite Demon.
Hello and welcome to PlayStation Access. I'm Ash, and in this video I'm going to show you how to set up and use PlayStation Portal Remote Player. Once you've unboxed your shiny new hardware, you can charge it up by attaching the included USB Type-C cable to PlayStation Portal's underside and connecting it to a PS5 to charge. To turn on PlayStation Portal, you press the power button on the top left of the screen and begin the setup process. You'll need to select a language before setting up the internet connection. Make sure to pick the same Wi-Fi router that your PS5 is connected to, as this is how games stream from your PS5 through Remote Play. Next, you sign in to your PlayStation Network account. You can manually type in your details or use the PS app on a connection. Make sure to pick the same Wi-Fi router that your PS5 is connected to, as this is how games stream from your PS5 through Remote Play. Next, you sign in to your PlayStation Network account. You can manually type in your details or use the PS app on a phone to scan the QR code. In the app, go to Settings, Console Management and select Scan QR Code. Once you're signed in, you select the PS5 you'll be using for Remote Play. You can pair with any console you've signed into recently. This screen tells you when you last signed in to help you identify the console you want to use. Before using PlayStation Portal, you need to prepare your PS5 for Remote Play. Turn on your console and head to Settings. Then select System, Remote Play and Enable Remote Play. You'll also need to change PS5's rest mode settings. Turn on your console and head to Settings. Then select System, Remote Play and Enable Remote Play. You'll also need to change PS5's rest mode settings. In Settings, head to System, Power Saving and Features Available in Rest Mode. In here, turn on Stay Connected to the Internet and enable turning on PS5 from Network. This way, PlayStation Portal can communicate with PS5 in rest mode. You're now ready to connect. Press X to begin Remote Play and watch as the swirling portal magically opens a window to your PS5 home menu. From here you can navigate to a game of your choice and begin playing it on that gorgeous 8-inch LCD screen. Let us know in the comments what game you'll be testing out first. When using PlayStation Portal, there are other useful features to watch out for too. You can bring up the quick menu by tapping this symbol in the top right of the screen or swiping from right to left. In the quick menu, you can select a PS5 for pairing, you can connect a PlayStation Link headset, adjust the screen brightness, activate airplane mode, or go to the wider option menu. The attached DualSense controllers behave much like the DualSense wireless controller. They have the same haptic feedback and adaptive triggers that let you feel the game under your fingers. One difference is the touchpad. PlayStation Portal uses a virtual touchpad that you activate by placing either thumb on the side of the touchscreen. Here in Astro's Playroom, you can see how the touchscreen maps to the traditional touchpad. You'll also find the PS button on the left side of the device and the mute microphone button on the right. Finally, you have PlayStation Portal's sound options. You can adjust the stereo speakers with volume buttons on the
freeze tracked in. This threat must be contained by any means necessary.
Gotcha 6!
Located ether purge contract. Barrera has lost contact with the squad testing new equipment. Find out what happened to them.
Changing mag!
The team reported phase neutralization device activation. Then there comes when dark. Boot up the P&D squad. Don't let Barrera's team's sacrifice be in vain. The P&D will destroy these phase crystals. Monitor it while it works. It's no time for a lecture, Dr. Barrera. Here come the corpses.
No on the same side! Reloading! Changing mag!
Fun fact about these crystals. They anchor their dimension to ours, at a molecular level. Forgive the interruption, but the team should focus on the swarm of enemies coming their way.
Reloading!
Total dissolution of phase crystals using my frequency disruption theory. If only my acoustic engineering professor could see me now. I commend you, team. All this data should keep Barrera occupied and out of my hair. For a while.
Got cash here. Moving here.
Here's a bounty hunt contract.
Moving here. Loading!
core sample of the creature I just marked. Blood, bone, I am not picky.
Energy mines. Now you're talking. Not your NATO standard, but we're not exactly rumbling a regular army now, are we? It's high bloody time we level the place.
Changing mag! Contact!
Oye, watch your step. Your HVT can probably smell you coming by now.
Reloading!
No, no! Do not tell me.
Indicating Pack-a-Punch location.
Changing mag! Crash one deceased. Got your 6. Reloading!
Dr. Barrera lost contact with a crew sent to neutralize ether spores. Marking
Loading.
the mission area on your map.
My team was investigating some local anomalies when they went dark. Technically speaking, these anomalies are...
Save the jargon for the lab. All we need to know is how to shut down these spores.
You will need to match the geometry of the infrasound cone with the spore's vibrational frequency.
What he means is get device in range of spore, then when time is right, strike until it is dead. Eyes up, strike team. Some ugly svolochi are headed right for you.
Tornado!
Spore eliminated!
Changing mag!
Never doubted you. Well,
back! Fire! Got your 6!
Here's a bounty hunt contract. High value target. I know that term. Just be careful he doesn't target you back. Cuidado. You're coming up on your target's location, and this guy will make you earn that bounty.
Loading!
Oh man. Oh, that is grim. If you wonder why I chose geology over biology, that is a steaming pile of reasons right there.
Got your 6!
Look alive. Terminus is dropping a set of Ethereum excavators in your AO. That Ethereum makes it out of the exclusion zone. Then this shit show is just the beginning. Dogs, who have eyes on?
Got eyes on 3 extractors and plenty of movement. Expect some return fire. Looks like they're firing up the AERs. We're on a schedule now. Move in. now.
Taking
I don't
effective
need
fire.
slides of what happens to that Ethereum goes wide.
Chasing Mac!
All AERs permanently grounded. Ethereum remains on site. Terminus will have real problems if we keep disrupting their ops
Moving
like
here.
that. Good job.
Moving here. Reloading. Loading.
Stronghold ahead. Terminus won't give it up without a fight, so expect reinforcements if you choose to engage.
Attacking! Watch your fire! Change your max. Change your max.
Good find, team. Legacy's been operating with impunity. About damn time we put an end to that.
With you, mate. Switch your max. Reloading! Gotcha 6! Switching me!
I hear you. Hang tight, I'm on my way. Extract helo, 15 seconds to LZ. Have visual on LZ. Keep it clear. All aboard, strike team, and lay down some cover fire.
Bonus points.
Damn it, we're out of time. Heading back to base.
Chasing Mac! Gotcha 6! Switching mags!
Copy that. They're only because you asked so nicely. Approaching extra location in T-minus 15 seconds.
Reloading!
Right here. Leave the cover. LZ is high. Move it, or your exfil is gonna need an exfil. Connected, Dobbs. Exiting easy light. Try to locate survivors.
Loading!
position, strike team. I'm headed your way. ETA 15 seconds. Stay clear of the LZ as they bring her down. Stay clear. Bringing her down.
Changing back!
I'm at Xville. Be advised we don't got all day.
Run, don't run. Fool. Got a raid weapons test contract. Loading.
Extract helo departing LZ. We're done here.
Enemy comms indicate a weapons cache near your location.
What up, bro? Level 555. Big man. You're a big man. Big man. Haha.
All stations, we get in and out alive today. Clear? Got a contract here. Got your back, mate. Covering your six. With you, mate.
Terminus AERs are landing near your position. Run their asses off my lawn before they tear up the rose bushes. That setup ain't cheap. The clients must be paying top dollar for Ethereum. Dobbs, what are we up against?
I count 3. Repeat, 3 extractor
Changing
vehicles,
mag.
each with a dedicated security detail. Extractor launch sequence initiated. We don't got all day, squad. Get in there and mess them up.
Taking effective fire.
Я их не вижу.
Contact.
Moving.
Grenade. Reloading.
В атаку. Боря, вижу врагов. Кто-нибудь видит цель?
Grenade. Move. I got you.
On your six.
Still alive.
Перемещаемся в тыл противника.
I got you.
Enemy tunnel.
Loading. Taking fire.
Moving here. Союзник убит! Союзник убит!
price.
Mw3, il a le pass de combat de Farlo City. Lobby, et lobby là-bas. Personne.
Hardcore free for all. Eliminate the enemy. All of them. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV active. Hostile care package deployed. Hostile launched the cruise missile. Hostile cruise missile incoming. Hostiles deployed the stealth bomber. Hostile SAE near your position.
Je vais le mettre. En plus, c'est son arme, j'ai tué, j'ai été. بدون Baroque poisson de père. Ah, c'est un malin, lui.
The enemy holds the lead. Clock's ticking. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV active.
Non.
Hostiles launched the cruise missile. Hostile SAE incoming. Hostile SAE near your position. Hostile SAE incoming. Hostile UAV in the area. Hostile cruise missile incoming. Lost the cruise missile.
Bombo clock. Don't walk by. Think you're good, you think you're good, nigga?
Hostile mosquito to the line. 30 seconds remaining. Enemy UAV active.
30 seconds remaining. Come on, my boy. That's how we roll, nigga. Return to base. Bombo clock.
Domination.
A big domination.
Secure and maintain control Bravo.
Big man domination.
Changing back!
Big domination.
UAV online. We're losing Alpha. Securing objective Charlie.
I'm on your side!
Charlie secure.
Wat boei. Ik dacht squad kom man. They wanna play.
Objective Bravo compromised. Get it back. We're taking Alpha. We're losing Charlie. Securing objective Bravo. The enemy holds all objectives. Do not fail to control Alpha. Objective Bravo secure. Enemy is taking Bravo. Enemy securing Bravo. Objective Bravo compromised. Get it back. Friendly cruise missile deployed. Field station.
Wanna play, nigga, wanna play. Bombo.
Being ground. Push them ahead. Enemy has captured your objectives. Get them secure. Friendly UAV online.
Reloading!
on, joh.
We're taking Bravo. Enemy is taking Alpha. Enemy is Bravo. Full objective. Bravo.
Fucking asshole.
What's your back?
You wanna get this?
We're taking Charlie.
Throwing grenade!
Bitches,
Objective Charlie secure.
Hey, bullshit. 105, you 105.
Objective Bravo compromised. Securing objective Alpha. Hostile unit in the area.
Taking fire!
The enemy will hold two objectives. Friendly cruise missile approaching target.
Boom!
Rolling fresh mag! Good contact!
Oh, damn! Yeah, boy, camera binnen, boy. Camera. Nieuwe microfoon. Ja, nieuwe microfoon, nieuwe camera. Maar volgende week ga ik die PS Portal halen, man. Die wordt ook lid, man. Dan kan ik overal ook PlayStation spelen. Alleen je moet goede internet hebben. Oh, de. Ga je maar zien of niet? Die camera is lid, man. Ja, man, binnenkort die dingen, man. Die PS Portal, man, die kan gewoon buiten gelopen. Wat is doorschijnen? Oh ja, man. Maar dat heb ik ingesteld, man. Kijk, ik kan dit ook, wow. Zie je? Dit is die microfoon. Dit is aan, man. Je hoort gewoon goed. Ja, man, binnenkort die nieuwe Naruto. Binnenkort die nieuwe Naruto, boy. Oh. Andere level boy, andere level. Heb je die zombies al een beetje gezien? Die zombies zijn gek boy. Wow. Kijk deze zombies. En zie je niks, nee, sowieso. Wie? Waar heb je het over, boy? Yeah, boy. Kijk, heb je shotty, boy. Ik ga laten zien, wacht. Ik ga ook even eten zo, man. Dus ik ga gewoon met shotty. Ja, man, die camera is aan, G. Oh, ik had die camera eerst ook, maar toen had ik hem weer verkocht, toch? Hoor je die microfoon ook? Hoor je mijn stem goed een beetje, of niet? What up? Die bro MK2. Ik moet ook extra geheugen halen, man. Ik moest die dingen verwijderen. Oh, die ding is dit, man. Die camera staat ook gewoon precies. Je merkt niet eens dat hij er is bijna. Hij is gewoon op die tv. Ik zou hem ook gewoon hier kunnen zetten. Op dat ding. Maar ik heb hem nu boven op die tv. Maar... Ja mensen. We gaan er weer voor. Hebben we snel 2 contracten doen. En een paar kills pakken. En dan weer weggaan. Spullen meenemen en dan weer loose wij deze weer. Ik ga even ook eten, man. Deze zombies is... Kijk die map, boy. Fucking groot, G. Je kan overal naartoe. Maar waar wij gaan, hij lekt wel veel, man. Omdat hij begin is, dat hij nog pas uit is, dus hij lekt kapot veel. Ja toch. Plus je hebt allemaal kleine missies die je kan doen. Alleen het probleem is met deze zombies, je kan geen start drukken ofzo. Je moet gewoon door. En uiteindelijk wordt het heet. Dus dan moet je wel weggaan. Maar als je weg moet gaan, dan komt die vliegtuig. En die vliegtuig... Die vliegtuig zorgt dat... waar is die ding? Oh, hij heeft hem al aangezet. Ja, hij heeft hem al geactiveerd. Maar ja man, je moet hem ook, eigenlijk moet je ook hebben boy, want die zombies, ik wil dingen man, ik wil naar die midden gaan hier. Maar hier is hot man, ik wil spullen daar gaan pakken. Maar mensen zijn heavy aan het gaan man, kijk. Hier ergens. Ja man, ik vind die zombies wel lit man. Ik wil eigenlijk alleen die dingen hebben, weet je. Ik heb deze eigenlijk alleen gehaald meer voor zombies man. Oh shit, deze moet ik... Ja, Raygun is er ook, maar Raygun kan je gewoon maken. Of je kan hem gewoon vinden ergens, denk ik, in die box. Maar die moet je dan ver in die rode dingen gaan. Je hebt ook die Wonder Waffle als Big Man ding. Kijk, ze hebben die ding aangezet, dus we moeten nu zorgen. Oh shit, dat wil ik blijven leven. Alleen die honden zijn fucking irritant, omdat die honden ontploffen als je ze hebt doodgemaakt. Nu. En je hebt ook bazen, kijk, je hebt sommige bazen. Dat je denkt, what the fuck. En ik heb nog die easter egg nog niet eens gedaan man. Ik zit eerst nog mijn spullen te fixen. Maar waar is dat ding dat aan is gegaan dan? Ik zie het niet. Oh, hier is dit het. Ja, hier zie je. En we zijn boven. Wat doen ze boven? What are you doing upstairs, nigga? Oh, we hebben gehaald, of niet? Ja, we hebben gehaald. Kijk, bij elke missie krijg je 2000 punten. En je krijgt nog spullen erbij. Maar dan moet je naar die balletje gaan. Die balletjes zie ik boven. Hier, deze. Hier, quick revive gekregen. Maar ja, ik ga die nog niet gebruiken man. Ik ga even snel naar die andere contract. Ik moet deze wel gebruiken. Want deze kan ik gewoon meenemen naar die volgende match. Als ik eruit ga. En dan ga ik sowieso even eten. Op quick reload halen man, die speed cola. Die kan ik ook. Je hebt recepten die je kan vinden en met die recepten kan je dus dan dingen maken. Ja, de dingen die je kan maken dan... Oh dear. Kom je of zo? Hi boy. En hier bij deze, als je doodgaat en je wordt gerevived, heb je nog steeds je perks hè. Je hebt gewoon alles. Oké. Maar je hebt toch gewoon, heb je geen dingen, abonnement of zo? Hier, oh de. Ja, die kwaliteit is gek, man. Fuck it. Ik moet echt quick reload hebben, man. Oh zo. Ik heb een limited, man. Ik heb een limited 4T, boy. Kijk. Ja, ik ga die ding pakken en dan ga ik loesen. Want ik moet chappen even, man. Bullshit gekregen. Oh shit. Fucking hell. Nee, mooi. Ga die auto pakken, ga ik loesen. Ik ga deze pakken. Kut ding, jongen. Ik neem gewoon die cola mee en mijn wapens en mijn body armor. Plus, ja, die punten kan je niet meenemen, jammer genoeg. Kom op. En nu moet ik even overleven. Ik moet eigenlijk wel packen punchen, man. Maar dat maakt niet uit. Kill ze allemaal, boy. Waar is die vliegtuig? Oh, daar. Dan steken we weer vuurwerk op. Begint te gaan, boy.
12 each lab, 1 hot and 11 laptop, 4 US Max long 311 in hot 3.
Code 3. Oh, die code 3 is gek, man. Die is rijpluim. Ja, ik was fucking scappa, boy. Oh, yo. Is maar aan het vallen. De monstervorm. Ja, die Shadowfield. Die is ook gek.
Not 37 minutes.
Hij is kapot lang. Ja, ik ga even eten, man.